So what sorts of ways are innovative companies thinking about that ability to share, information seamlessly and meaningfully with their various partners in that space?
I I think you need to start with what you said just a few minutes ago in terms of the volume of data that's coming off that airplane. So if it's streaming from an engine, streaming from a galley, whatever it is, the amount of data that's being generated on an airplane is probably vastly greater than what elements of that data are actually useful. So if an engine, for example, is performing as expected and it's operating with its normal constraints, do you really need to pay to stream and analyze that data real time, or do you only want it to understand what are the anomalies and where do I need to focus on that? So that's the first thing, is to understand, what are the type of edge compute areas that you want closer to the airplane, closer to the point of use, to detect where are anomalies, as opposed to standard data elements that, frankly, you could look at in batch, or look at for trends over time. You don't need to see that data in real time. So that's one of the first things that people need to understand. And then I think the other thing is, if you have to look at how do all does this data come together in a common environment to understand what decisions do I need to make. So, Airbus has been very, uh, I'll say, at the forefront of a lot of that discussion through their Skywise platform. So they provide an environment that brings together data from multiple uh, parts of the airplane, so that an airline can immediately see what's happening on board its airplane. They can make decisions around uh, maintenance cycles, on repair cycles, and things like that, because they're integrated into that Airbus Skywise platform that has inputs from various suppliers as well. GE Aerospace is another company that does a lot of that type of work of bringing data together and allowing companies to understand what's happening with the engine, and when do they look at various maintenance cycles and spare parts and things around that.